It is less than 5 days until the first foottrading.co.uk tournament goes live. If you're a site subscriber, you automatically get qualification for it. There's a cash prize of £50 to winner and cash prizes for second place as well. There'll also be some prizes dished out to other people that get involved in the tournament. We also have the buying and selling prices for every single card on this game. We've got people that have got multi-million coin budgets now. It's cheap for what you get. You get tons and tons. No one offers the amount we offer for your sub. So check out the website, make millions of coins, play in the tournaments, meet new people. But for now, let's get into the video. Just before I get into the video, a couple of things. We're going to be live on Twitch directly after this video. So if you want to come over there and get advice, that's the place to be. This is what Sunday Flips looks like. It's what this whole video is about. Essentially, we give you guys the exact prices to buy cards for. We wait for them to rise and you make massive profit. It's really, really simple, really, really easy. The recommended buy price was here for everybody. You can find this information on FootWiz. You've just got to choose where you think the low point is. Again, and the percentage from buy price is what they are now. And you can see there's been massive rises in all of these cards. Now I'm recording this bit at the end of the video after I've done all my selling and the prices were actually higher, obviously. It's now Wednesday. The market's starting to dip down again as we move towards the next promo. So fantastic profit. It's really, really good. This is Sunday Flips in a nutshell and I'll explain it properly for you in this video now. Enjoy. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing down below and turning your notifications on. I guarantee you by watching these videos, you'll make millions of coins this year. And when the League SBC stuff comes out, I'll show you how to grind packs for free. It's so easy to do. Make sure you check out Foot Trading. If you want to enter the tournament, our cash prize tournament, you've got a couple of days left now to subscribe over there. You'll also get millions and millions of coins of trading advice for yourself. Like, comment, it all makes a difference. Thank you to everyone that does all that stuff. I really do appreciate it more than you'll understand. But you can see my coin total is at 7,000 coins. I'm recording this on Monday morning. I was up till quite late last night doing Sunday Flips. So we've got an area on the website called Sunday Flips. And basically what's happening this year on the market is into Thursday, Friday, the market tends to come down. Then over the weekend, you've got weekend league rewards, you've got obviously promo packs, you've also got squad battle rewards. So the market gets really hammered, especially in gold cards. So what we've done is we've tracked it for 2 weeks now, the trends if they go down and back up again and whatnot. So we've added an area where we literally tell everyone exactly what to buy and for what price. And then all you do is hold it and wait for it to rise again, okay? So I'm going to show you some of what we bought. I won't be able to show you all of it because there's so much. But basically bought a load of Sam Kerrs because she got very cheap. Got a load of Dianis because she got cheap. I think the Sam Kerrs were like 56, 57, 55 even. Diani probably spent a little bit more than I wanted to, but I still think she's half decent. Patrick Guerrero, bought a few of these in at 24.5. She's basically for the price, but she's due for a team of the week potentially. She got a goal and 2 assists for Barcelona ladies. And Gunku, again 16k with Hunters at the most. We've got some at 15. Tonali, 50-51, we paid for him. Pretty decent rate on him. He dropped a lot from Friday, it was 80,000 coins. Guerrero, 18,750, around 18 to 18,750 with shadows. There's loads of them on my transfer pile. Goretzka's with shadows at 15k max. And basically all we did was watch down the trends of these cards, okay? So if I show you a couple of them, we'll get them up so I can do it directly for you as I would search them basically. So someone like Davies, for example, what we did was we watched them down and we just tracked them as they went over the weekend. So you can see now he's up at about 23k, so we've made a bit of profit off him already. But what we did was just track these prices. Now you can see that on Friday, just before content drop, he was 32k. He then steadily dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped until we got him at the low point here of 21. He's since rebounded a bit and climbed up. That's how you find a good Sunday flip. Someone like that that's dipped off heavily. Will he get back to 31k? Possibly not. But even if he gets back to the sort of midway points here that he was at on the Saturday, that's still incredible profit that we're making out of them. Someone like Sam Kerr, we picked her up. She is, say, updated 5 hours ago. She's 61k. I just checked her. She's not 62. She's not 60. She's 61. Again, we looked at her and you can see she was up at what, 80,000 coins nearly at that point on the Friday before dipping down to 60, bouncing back to 67. Then she dipped down to the low point we bought her at here. Again, this seems to be the sweet spot. That sort of 10 o'clock period on a Sunday seems to be the sweet spot. And then from there, she's risen a bit. So again, will she get back to 79k, 80k? Possibly not. But if she gets back to 70k again and we've bought it at 56, then we're looking at 10k profit a card, which is sensational. And I don't see a reason why she can't get close to that. I don't know if she'll get quite to that point. But the way to find these cards is really simple. Everyone likes to elongate this process and go, oh, go on and find the most popular cards and whatnot. You don't need to. Just think about the cards that you play consistently every single week in Weekend League. You guys know I've talked about this guy all year, the RB. He's 24k. I checked him just now before the video started being recorded. And again, we look at his hourlies. These are all averages, but again, his low point down there, it wasn't 21. You can get him at 20,500. That's his average price at that time. Then he started to rise again and do really well. We've got loads of cards, basically. Now, I think I'm about 3.7 million, just over maybe deep into this investment. I've got loads of other guys here down there as well. We've got a couple of Griezmann's, got a load of Araujos, paid like 48 at max on him, 46 for Shadow, 46 for Shadow. I think that one might have been a slight overbuy, but the rest of them are pretty damn cheap. Hakimi's, Skioros there. We've got more stuff hidden as well that obviously we're unassigned. Now we're about 3.7 million. Now my hope from this is that we make sort of 400 or 500k. That would be nice. That would be a really, really good amount for us to make from these flips. If we can make anything more, fantastic. If we make slightly less, that's also okay. I think the hold on them is going to be a day or two before we start to sell them. Last week, the high point of these cards were basically Wednesday, Thursday. The only thing that's sort of spooking me a little bit is the UCL content this week could potentially affect these cards and their rise. But I'll be back with you guys to show you what we did and how things have risen, so you can see how an investment works, see what did well, what didn't do well, because I'm honest, I'll show you everything. I'll be right back. Alright, and somehow expectedly / disexpectedly, it's not even a word, is it? Either way, EA did a massive curveball yesterday, and they dropped the UCL marquee matchups on a Monday. We've never seen that before, so I don't know what they're playing at. It probably has held the cards down a little bit in terms of where I'd like them to be by now. Where are they, the UCL marquee matchups? They are in here somewhere. Yeah, UEFA marquee matchups. It's probably held the cards down a little bit in terms of where I'd like them to be. But we were all a bit like, whoa, what? And I don't know if it's them trying to affect people investing and keeping the market down. It didn't really have a huge effect. It did drop a couple of cards down a little bit. But it was very, very bizarre, really bizarre. So now I've got a choice because we've got UCL content tonight, this being Tuesday, and it's whether I go and sell before UCL content today and take less profit out than I would want to take out, but still good profit, or I hold and risk a rise. And I'm really, really torn. So I'm going to go and check out FootWiz and have a little look at what other cards have done around UCL content time and go from there, basically. So I will see you soon. Alright guys, so what I've started to do is slowly sell off these flips now. We're on Tuesday, it is the 24th. Live on stream at the moment. As always, check me out on Twitch if you want to come over. We slowly started selling them. So the two Griezmanns, I've sold these, right? He's getting a team of the week this week and he may go up more in value. But I'm not far off 10k card on those, so I was like, fine, I'll take that, that's fine. Goretzka's been a great one for me. 14.5 to 15,000 we paid for him with Shadow. 18,750, so basically 3k a card we're looking at once we average it out. Sam Kerr, we're looking at about 4k a card, give or take. And we're starting to sell her slowly but surely. But Alaba's done really, really well. Now, I've got a bit of a problem that my transfer pile is fairly full. But Alaba, we paid anywhere between sort of 9.5 and 9.8. And I think he's up at 12 now, which is quite a nice move for him. I don't know how much this one was we paid for him. 9.7. So if you get 12 from him, look at 2k a card. For an investment like that, 20% back is pretty decent. I need to check Araujo. We've got all different amounts on these Araujos, literally like 46, 46. I think 48 was the most we paid, but most of them are about 46. Now, if we just have a little look, he was up quite nicely earlier on. And it was leading me to think about selling him. Just have a little look. So he's dipped off a little bit since. So he's what now? He's at 52. So if I sold it at 52, looking at 4k a card on the 46k ones, which is cool. It's not bad, but I probably want a little bit more than that. So I may hold him a bit longer because we're safe. Again, if he dips off a bit more, I can still tax him and break even on it. But the rest of the cards are sort of small profits, but it's all adding up. The way that I see it, I've probably got another 150 cards left, right? Even if I made 1k a card off of those, I'd be at 200k from this investment, which is lovely. I'd like to think about getting maybe 300-400 like I've said before. So come back to you guys once we sold some more stuff. I'll see you soon. Alright guys, so we're continuing to slowly but surely sell our flips. Actually, Kerr has done. Davies has done really, really well actually. I'm really happy with him. 21 and below, we paid for him. We're getting 24.5, 24.75 for him. So again, looking at give or take, what's that? 2.5k profit, give or take, per card, which is nice. You buy 20 of them, that's 50,000 coins, which is really, really cool. So we're getting them sold slowly but surely. Alaba I'm trying to get up at the moment because some absolute twat has decided just to go and mass list him. So I'm actually listing slightly over what he's selling for. But again, 9.5k give or take into 12,250 is still a really nice profit. Only ones that are probably going to sort of be meh. Guyoro, we're going to have to tax her. If you don't know what taxing is, basically it's just trying to get your coins back from a card, basically. So she's not risen like I would have liked her to. I think she probably does rise by weekend league, but I don't want to be holding on to these cards for much longer than I'd hold on to them for a couple of days is ideal. But like I say, you'll see the profit end of it. And Diani, I've got maybe a K or two in her, but considering I paid 50 something K for her, I'm not like overwhelmed with that in terms of value, because when you're spending that sort of coin on a card, you want at least 3, 4, 5k back. 10% is always the ideal if you can. But we've still got the Patrick Ajaros, they're climbing, doing really, really well. Tonali we're holding on to at the moment just because he's on his way up, not in a rush. And Kunku will probably make a KO card, which is fine. That's a cheap buy, is what it is. Araujo looks very nice indeed. We paid him around like anywhere from, well, I've been looking anywhere from 44 to 48. He's at 51, 52 at the moment. So some of them won't be large profits, but other ones will be really big profits. So it sort of levels itself out. So we're going to keep selling stuff up. I'll see you guys soon. Again, guys, so we are back, and I wanted to show you where we're at. So 2.8 million. The Dianis ended up being a couple of K each, nothing incredible, but we've done some brilliant things with other cards. So Araujo, again, we sort of listed him up, sort of overlisted him throughout the night, just to sort of see what we could get from him. We actually did really well. Some of the ones we got for 45, we've sold for 52, which is a 5k profit a card. And you can see there's a lot of Araujos. Kunku we've done really decently on, 15k from most of them. I thought I spent more, but I didn't. Into 18k, which is glorious. Tonali's done brilliant, 56, 57, again from 50k, it's fantastic. Can't complain about that. Alaba's done brilliantly, again. I think 9.5k is the, like when I'm looking at them, these are most of the prices I've listed stuff up for. The 12,250, so again a couple of k each on Alaba. We're in line for some fantastic profit from this stuff, so I'm going to continue listing, getting everything sold. I'll be back with you with the final coin total that we're at basically, and that will tell you how much we have made in the space of a couple of days from these flips. So I'll see you soon. And so, with still quite a few cards to sell, we have crossed well over the 10% threshold that I was hoping for from these flips. I'm probably going to be looking at closer to 15/20% when it comes to the end of it. How I did really well was that just last night before I went to bed, I overlisted everything. The market was rising and I just listed it way higher. And I've been doing that. So say I had a load of Nkunkus and he was 17.5 with Hunter. Overnight I banged him up for 18, 18.5. Or even when I was on the game, I just banged him up for 18.5 and got a couple of bites each hour. So we're at 4.08 at the moment, but we've still got a lot to sell. We've got all these guys here who've done really, really well on. But we've still got a few bits and bobs to sell left over, which is great. And that's going to be fantastic profit, and I'm very, very happy with that. Sunday flips have been incredible. If you want to get involved, it's on the website, but remember, you can do it on footwears. It just takes a lot longer, but you will be able to do it if you put the time in. You'll be able to make a huge amount of coins. I think I'm looking at 500k, give or take, once all is said and done. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. Speak to you soon.